Good morning, class, and welcome back to our class, our live class for today. Unit 5, Asking Favors. A while ago, or last week, we already introduced these topics, but we need to study it again because some of you got confused about how to form it in the correct structure. Okay, we have room 5, room 8, room 6, and room 4. Number 34, number 10, number 8, number 22, number 3, number 21, number 11, number 12, number 3. Rooms 4, 5, 6, and 8. I'm waiting for room 7. Okay, so please prepare your interchange book. Yesterday I asked the leaders to give this one, the interchange book, because we will be the interchange book. Okay. So please prepare your interchange book because later on, as we finish our review of our lesson and the structuring and further enhancement of this topic, we are going to use your book and answer some exercises and activities there. Now let's start. Unit 5 focuses more on asking favors. When I say favors, this could be something or a thing that you want others to do for you or to give to you on behalf of you. And then we will be focusing more on requested models with polite language expressions. Let's start. These are the requested models from less formal to more formal. You have there, can I borrow your truck, please? Could you lend me your truck, please? Take note, can is followed by verb 1, which is borrow. Can I borrow your truck, please? The second sentence, could you lend me your truck, please? Take note when you use the modals, it is always followed by verb 1. That's why we use lend. Could you lend? Then another one, is it okay if I use your credit card? Take note of this request with modal. Is it okay if I use? Take note of the verb use. It is verb 1. Next, do you mind if I use your credit card? Is it okay if, and do you mind if they have the same rule, use verb 1. Next, would it be alright if I used your credit card? Take note, would is in verb 2, therefore we need to use the verb to in the second verb, which is used with ed or d. If it's regular verb, just add ed or d. And if it's an irregular verb, you have to change the spelling of the verb. Next, would you mind if I borrowed your truck? Take note, would you mind if I is always followed also by verb to. So both would it be alright if and would you mind if they are always followed by verb 2. Next, would you mind helping me on Sunday? Take note of the word mind. When you use the word mind, M-I-N-D, be careful. Some of you last week used the word mind, which is M-I-N-E, and instead of using mind, which is M-I-N-D. It is always followed by verb ing. It is in the continuous form. So would you mind helping me on Sunday? It has verb ing. Lastly, I was wondering if you could help me move. Take note of the word was, the verb was, and the modal could, if you could. So this is the exact pattern. So do not change or alter any verb after I was wondering if. It is always followed by could. Moving on. We have here a review about request with modals. Can I? Could you? Is it okay if I? Do you mind if I? I will show a picture and please type your answer using any among the 4 request with modals on the left. You have here, can I? Could you? Is it okay if? And do you mind if I? Picture number 1. Please write the sentence and then send it to me. Go. I will give 2 points for the first top 3 who can give me the correct sentence structure using any among the 4 requested models on the left side. Can I? Could you? Is it okay if I? And do you mind if I? Okay, anyone? Very good. Can I help you do homework? Or can I help you do your homework? Please, number 18, please check your sentence. Can I help you do your homework? I will consider that because you gave the first sentence. Another one, can I teach your homework? No, it's not teach. Do. The correct form is do. Do homework. Can I? Okay, so we only have 2. Can I teach you a homework? No. Can I help you do homework? Number 28 from room 6, please add your. Can I help you do your homework? But I will consider your answer. Number 28 from room 6, I will give you 1 point instead of 2 points. Okay? So we have 2 students who got the correct answer, but you missed the word your. Please change the word teach into do. Do homework. That's the correct verb phrase. Okay, we have here, can I help you do your homework? Panakota, please give me your number. Can I help you do your homework? Okay, Chayapat from room 8. Number 1, you got it correctly. Can I help you do your homework? And lastly, from room 7, number 5, can I help you to do? Number 2, can I help you do your homework? Okay, but I will consider it number 5 from room 7. Moving on to the next picture, look at this. We have here a woman and an old woman receiving something from a young woman. Okay, please give me another sentence structure. Any among the 4 requested models. Picture number 2. You can add please to make it more polite. Like, can I, a while ago, can I help you do your homework, please? You can add the word please to make it more polite, more formal. Ready? Go. Picture number 2. Type it down and send it to me. You can start with could you. Okay, good. Good, number 18 from room 8. Can I help you carry? Please remove the word to. Can I help you carry things or some things? I will consider that number 18 from room 8. Okay, another. Could you help me pick some groceries? Please add up, pick up. Chayapat, could you help me pick up some groceries? But I will consider that one. I will give you 1 point. Could you help me pick up some groceries? That's good. Another from, okay, room 6, no number, okay, number 28. Could you help me pick up groceries? Pick up some groceries. Number 28, please add the word some. Number 28 from room 6. And lastly, okay, from number 28 from room 6. Could you help me pick up some groceries? Exactly, that's the correct sentence structure. Could you help me pick up some groceries? Please put a question mark because you're asking for a favor. Number 28 from room 6, you got it correctly. Okay, moving on to the last picture. You have your young girl or a girl and the father at the back, and they are, of course, fixing the tent. Please give me a sentence structure for this. You can use the word lend or fix. Go. Number 32, could you help me pick some groceries, please? Okay, could you help me pick up some groceries, please? Number 32, add up, but I will consider that. Number 32. Okay, so let's have the next one. The last picture. A girl and the father at the back. They are in a park. Okay. Chayapat, number 1 from room 8. Is it okay if I fix the tent? Okay, very good, Chayapat. Is it okay if I fix the tent? That's correct. Another one. Do you mind if I lend your tent? Do you mind if I lend your tent? Do you mind if I borrow? Okay, you use the word borrow. Do you mind if I borrow your tent? Or you can say, do you mind if I lend you my tent? You, my tent, not your tent, okay? But I will consider that one. Number 18 from room 8. Just arrange your sentence. Lastly, could you help me fix tent? Please check your spelling. Fix. Okay, number 28 from room 6. It is okay. Is it okay if I fix a tent? If I fix your tent instead of I use your. Okay, so that is from room 6, number 8. Could you lend me your tent, please? Very good. Room 7, number 4. Could you lend me your tent, please? Very good. So thank you for giving me the correct sentence structures. Let's move to another one. Would it be all right if I? Would you mind if I? Take note of the modal would. This is always followed by verb to. Okay, let's start. Picture 1. Look at the man. He's fixing what? A sentence for this. Number 18. Do you mind if I borrow? Please check the spelling of borrow. It's B-O-R-R-O-W, not B-A. Next structure, please. Start with, would it be all right if I? And would you mind if I? And look at the structure. So after if I, verb 2, and this one is verb 2 also. Okay, good. Would you mind if I fixing your computer? Take note. We have the phrase if I, so don't use verb ing. Chayapat, please check. Because you have the word would you mind if I. It is not followed by verb ing. Please check your verb. Would you mind if I fix something is missing? Number 4 from room 8. Would you mind if I fix? It is always followed by verb 2. Please change verb, fix it to verb 2. Would it be alright if I fix your cell phone? Very good. Number 28 from room 6. That's correct. Would you mind if I fixed? Ed. Number 12 from room 8. Would it be alright if I fix? Please change the word fix into verb 2. Number 12 from room 8. Okay, Chayapat, correct. Would you mind if I fix your computer? Very good. Fixed with ed. Lastly, number 35 from room 8. Would it be alright if I fixed your electronic circuit? Wow, I like it. Electronic circuit. Correct. That's correct, number 35 from room 8. Okay, moving on to the next picture. What is this? They are in the library and someone is borrowing a book. So the word there is borrow. Or you can use the word lend. It could be borrow or lend. Go. Use either of the two. Would it be alright if I? And would you mind if I? Be careful with the sentence structure. Okay, number 4 from room 7. Would it be alright if I fixed your cell phone? I will consider that, number 4. Okay, Chayapat from room 8. Would you mind if I borrowed your book? Very good, that's correct. Okay, Chayapat, you got 5 points for today. Would you mind if I borrowed? With ed, that's correct, exact. That's an exact answer. I still need 2 more answers. Okay, number 12 from room 8. Would you mind if I borrowed your book? Correct, number 12. Lastly, would you mind if I lent? Take note, the verb to of lend is lent, L-E-N-T, not lended. There is no such word as lended. Number 40 from room 6, please change the word lended into lent. But I will consider that. Okay, good. Okay, so let's have the next structure. This one. Would you mind A while ago, I told you that mine is always followed by verb ing. Picture 1. Go. You have here a car key and you have a white car at the back. So how will you ask a favor if you want to borrow your friend's car? Number 28 from room 6. Would you mind? Please check the spelling of mine. Add in. If I borrowed your book, question mark please. Write a question mark because you're asking. There should be a question mark. So number 28 from room 6. That is considered, but it's only 1 point. Okay, let's have number 6 from room 6. Would you mind? It should be mine, not mine. Would you mind if I borrowed your book? Okay, Chayapat from room 8. Would you mind lending me? Please add me, Chayapat. Would you mind lending me your car? After lending, you add me, but I will consider that. I'll give you 1 point. Would you mind lending me your car? Okay, number 4 from room 8. You got it correctly. Would you mind lending me your car? Correct. Number 4. Another. Number 4 from room 7. A while ago, number 4 from room 8. Would you mind lending me your car? Correct. Very good. And lastly, from number 28, room 6. Would you mind borrowing your car? Would you mind me borrowing your car? Please add me after mine. Would you mind me borrowing your car? Add me after mine. Number 40 from room 6. But I will give you a point for that. Okay. Number 38 from room 8. Would you mind lending me? Would you mind lending me your car? Please add me after lending. Number 38. Put a question mark after the word car because you are asking for a favor. But I will consider that number 36. Be careful with your punctuation mark. Lastly, look at this. Here's a man cooking or tasting. Cooking or tasting food. So you have the word cook and taste. Food. Go. Number 6 from room 6. Would you mind? Be careful with the spelling. It's not M-I-N-E, it's M-I-N-D. Would you mind lending me your car? Something is missing in your sentence. Number 6 from room 6. Let's move to the next picture. A man cooking or tasting food. Very good. Chayapat from room 1. Chayapat, number 1 from room 8. Would you mind tasting my food? Correct. Exactly. That's correct. That's a correct sentence. Okay, from number 4, room A. It's all in capital letters. Would you mind cooking my food? Okay. Would you mind cooking? It's not my food. Would you mind cooking food for me instead of my food? Would you mind cooking food for me? That's the correct sentence structure. Okay. Number 28 from room 6. Please change your sentence structure. And lastly, we have number 38 from room 8. Would you mind tasting my food? That's correct. I was wondering if you take note of the verb was, and you is always followed by the modal could. If you could plus verb 1. Be careful with this structure. This is somehow tricky and confusing, but you have to remember the structure. I was wondering if you could, for example, I was wondering if you could buy me a coffee. I was wondering if you could treat me to a movie. So it's all in verb 1. Could plus verb 1. Picture 1. Look at that. Here are people donating goods to maybe poor people. So you have here donate, the word donate or donate. If it's a verb, donate. If it's a noun, donate. Donate. Or you can say give. Number 6 from room 6. Would you mind? Please check your mind. It's M-I-N-D, not M-I-N-E. Let's move to the last structure. Very good. Number 4 from room 8. I was wondering if you could donate to. Please add to after donate. To my favorite charity. But I will consider that number 4 from room 8. Another, number 4 from room 7. I was wondering if you could donate things for me. Okay, good. Number 4. Number 4 from room 7. That's good. Another, Chayapat from room 8, I was wondering if you could donate to my favorite charity. Exactly, Chayapat, you got it correctly. Next, I was number 28 from room 6. I was wondering if you could donate groceries. I will consider that. Number 28 from room 6. Oh, you got many points now. Lastly, from room 8, number 31, I was wondering if you could donate to my favorite charity. Not question mark, it should be full stop because you are stating only, not asking. Okay, so it's full stop, not question mark. Number 31 from room 8. Please change your punctuation mark. Lastly, number 4, I was wondering if you could donate to my favorite charity. Very good, number 4 from room 8. Now, we are done reviewing and studying again the structures with polite requests with models and with polite language expressions. Let's continue. What is this? You have here a man and a dog. You can say, take care, or help. Okay, these are the verbs. You can say take care, or you can use take care and help as your main verb after the word could. I was wondering if you could. Be careful. Okay, I was wondering if you could take care my dog. I was wondering if you could take care of my dog. Okay, correct. That's correct, but what is your number? I cannot see your number, ID number. Okay, number 4, room 7. I was wondering if you could take care of my dog. Not question mark. It should be full stop. Number 4 from room 7. Take care of. Correct. There should be of after take care. If you could take care of my dog. Number 4 from room 7. You got it correctly. Number 12 from room 8. I was wondering if you could take care of my dog. Please check your spelling. Number 12 from room 8. Could should be C-O-U-L-D. Number 12 from room 8. We also have here number 3 from room 4. I was wondering if you could take care of my dog. I will consider that. Number 3 from room 4. Good. Okay. Number 32. I was wondering if you could take care of my dog. Okay, from room 8, number 32. That's correct. Okay, moving on. Please take out your book for rooms 6 and 7. You already finished this activity. But you can participate also by writing the answers only in your notebook or on your notebook. Okay, please write the page number and the date today. Page 17, numbers 1 to 6, and the date today, 11th of August 2020. Please open your book for rooms 4, room 4, room 5, and room 8. You have to answer page 17 in your interchange book. Grammar focus, activity A only, not B. Do not include letter B, only up to A. Okay, so please open your interchange book and let's begin. What you're going to do is to circle the correct answer. Then practice saying each sentence by yourself. There's no by. Practice saying each sentence by yourself after answering all the sentences. So I will be reading each sentence or each dialogue, and then you're going to circle the correct request with model. Let's begin. Number 1. Student A, is it okay if, would, do you mind I use your cell phone? Mind just that. Student B, no problem, but can you keep it short? I'm expecting an important phone call. Please choose your answer. Just circle your answer in your interchange book, page 17. Number 2. Would you mind if I stayed at your place for the weekend? Student B, not at all. It'll be fun to have you stay with us. Please choose the correct answer. Take note of the polite request with model. Would you mind if I? Okay? And take note of the verb use in number 1, student A. Number 2, would you mind if I staying, stayed at your place for the weekend? Take note of the polite requested model. Number 3, I was wondering if I would borrow your car tomorrow. Full stop, not question mark. Sure, that's fine. Just be careful. I've only had it for a couple of months. So take note of I was wondering. You have here was. It is in verb 2. So what is the correct request with model? And you also have here borrow, which is in verb 1. Because we use could and would. These are models that should always be followed by verb 1. This is for number 3. Okay, let's move to number 4. Student A, could you lend me $20? I'm sorry, I don't have any money to spare right now. You have here, could you. This is less formal, request with model. So what is the correct answer? Circle the correct answer. Number 5. Would you mind helping me pack my stuff this weekend? No, I don't mind. I'm not doing anything then. Take note of would you mind and the word mind. Be careful. And when you ask this polite request with model, would you mind, it is always answered by no, I don't mind. And then you have to state the reason. This is the reason. This is the reason. And this is how to answer. No, I don't mind. Lastly, number 6. Would you mind, Ken, is it okay if you feed my cats while I'm on vacation, please? Sorry, I don't get along with cats. Take note of the verb feed. It is in verb 1. So, in number 6, there are 2 possible answers. There are 2 possible answers, but we have 3 options. Would you mind, can, and is it okay if? Okay, let's go back to number 1. So, please complete your answers because on Friday, you need to send me the books. Please give your books to your leader. For room 4, you have to separate Class A and Class B books and make sure that all the numbers from 1 to 6 are completely answered or answered completely by your classmates. And then, please don't forget to send back your conversation booklet for rooms 4 and 5. If you are done speaking and then writing or answering pages 2 and 3 in the conversation booklet, please return to me on Friday in the office, or you can give it to your leader, Class A and Class B. For room 8, we cannot meet tomorrow because there is no class. It's holiday tomorrow. So you need to send me your books on Friday. Okay? On Friday. But please separate the books from Class A to Class B. As well as rooms 4, 5, and 8. For rooms 6 and 7, you can just send the books to me, no, not the books, the notebook during our class time. Thank you so much for participating and joining in our live class today. Next week will be, I think, we will go back to normal setting and we will be moving to our next lesson. But next meeting, we are going to have our unit test. Please bring your books for room 7, number 25, number 26, number 27, 11, 16, 17, 37, number 2, number 35, number 1, number 33, number 41. Our book for the unit test. If you don't bring your book, you will get 0 during the unit test. Your unit test will serve as your midterm exam. So please bring it. Don't forget to bring your book. Unit test next week, as well as listening test. Thank you so much.